Okay, I got an excellent connection and I am live on YouTube. So now I just got to see if I can get my camera to work, right? Because it might still be thinking that it is live in Facebook, because I originally tried to do this on Facebook and it was not a go at all. So I'm trying to end this on Facebook and then I'll be able to show up live on YouTube. And I hope you guys can see me. So let's see if I can get my webcam to show up with me. Come on, show me, please. We're not getting my webcam to go. So I'm not showing up, not because I'm being invisible, even though you guys might think that. It's because at the moment I'm having camera issues. And I am hopefully going to be able to fix that shortly so that we could do this talk. Today, we're going to be talking about mindset issues because those are the things that really keep us stuck. And we're going to talk about the 3 biggest mindset issues that keep us stuck. And hopefully at some point I'll actually even go live here so you can see me if I can get my camera to work. And we're going to work on that. Right now we're just pushing forward the best we can, and I'm not even going to be trying to edit this because I'm not really good at editing. So we're just going to do this because that's what I'm talking about anyway, right? Just doing the things we know. Currently use a keyframe of 4 seconds or less. Okay, because they're causing buffering. Alright, so it's connecting between keyframe frequency of 4 things or less. This is all new for me, so I hope you guys can be patient while I'm learning how to do Facebook, how to do YouTube live, because this is totally new for me. Okay, we can't change it right now because it's currently active. I just don't know why my virtual camera is not working. My video is, for some reason, just not showing up, and I don't know why. And there's not any reason for it. It's just not, my camera's not playing. And I don't know why it's not playing, because it was playing earlier. And so we're going to be doing the best we can here. And I'm getting all kinds of little things here, so I try this. Popping out the dashboard. I don't need to pop out the dashboard. Okay. So, guys, let me just talk about mindset while we're doing this, because that's what we're here for, right? You want to get the information. And I know it's not as good to not see me while I'm giving the information, but my camera is for some reason disconnected, and I am trying really hard to reconnect it, but it just doesn't seem to want to be reconnected at this moment at all, and I don't know why that is. Alright, so we're talking about the mindset blocks. The three biggest mindset blocks keeping amazing, capable women from getting visible, and how you can start shifting them today. Okay, and this is especially true for those of us that are 50 and beyond, because we've done the work. We've had, we've lived our life, we've raised our families, right? We've done the healing, but visibility still feels scary, right? You know that. And so that's what we're talking about today. The visibility that just feels scary. And so we're gonna talk about how you can do that. I know for me personally, I used to hold back from visibility all the time out of fear, right? I was scared that people wouldn't think that I was worthy of being online, of being out there and talking and being seen. For a whole host of reasons, it just felt scary. And then I had to realize finally that this wasn't about me knowing more. It wasn't about me getting more certifications or being more qualified. It was really all about believing in what I already carried. The things that I already knew, that it was important and valuable, that I brought the value by being myself. And that was a big, heavy lift, right? But once I got through it, I was good. And so that's one of the big blocks we all have. I'm too late, I'm too old, right? Those blocks are huge for us because so often as older women, we're made to feel invisible and like we don't matter, even though we really do. And so it's really, really important that we learn to understand who we are and that we have this value. And so that's the first block, right? And so we do things that shows up in our regular life. We avoid video. We say, I miss my window. We compare ourselves to younger people online. We say nobody wants to hear from us or see us. And the problem is that for a lot of us, we've been told that our whole lives as women anyway, right? We've been told things that sound like that. Like our purpose was to take care of our family, take care of our kids, our husbands. We weren't supposed to have wives, so that was an extra thing if you had one of those, right? And so all of that was so ingrained that a lot of us say that to ourselves now. And so we get stuck. And we get stuck in these positions that don't let us do the things we really want to do. Because we're afraid, right? We're afraid of the judgment. We're afraid of people not trusting us because we're so old. But here's the thing. Wisdom can build trust. It's an asset. And it's something you get as you live life's experiences. And we have lived a lot of life experiences. And there's no age limit on leadership. So the other part of that is just understanding that leadership is about helping people become their fullest self and doing it and living it by example. There's no age limit on that. That's ageless. The other part is you feel scattered and overwhelmed by the need to be everywhere. But you don't have to be everywhere. We don't have to start like that. We can pick one platform we feel comfortable on and just show up there as our truthful selves, right? As who we are. Whatever that place is, being authentically us. And it doesn't matter if it's podcasting or blogging or video or books or speaking. One platform that you feel comfortable on. And then you can go from there. So let's remember that. The second block is that we feel like we have to be polished before we show up. And we don't, right? And we do this, and you can see this in our lives when we're over editing content and we're delaying launches due to branding details, and we're hiding behind perfectionism. But we don't have to do that because nobody cares. Realness, right, beats polish every time. Connection over perfection. People trust your energy, not your Canva skills or your, editing skills. They want to see who you are and how you can help them. And done is better than perfect. So clarity comes from action and not from anything else. If I was stuck in perfectionism, we wouldn't be doing this video right now because I can't get my camera to work. So I'll probably do this again, and I'll probably get my camera to work at some point. But today's not the day. So, and it's probably because it still thinks it's broadcasting on Facebook, which never went live. So, there's all these things that we have to continuously work our way through to make things happen. But the only way to learn those things and to get those things to happen is to actually do it, right? That's how we learn, through those mistakes and through what we're doing. So you don't have to be perfect and ready. You just have to show up. Block number 3 is I don't want to be seen as self-promoting, right? Because that's boasting and bragging and just not good, right? If you grew up in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you were always told, don't be showing off, don't be bragging, don't be boastful, right? Those were all bad things. And so we don't want to do that. And so we avoid calls to action. We share quotes, but we never share our offers. We downplay our services. We downplay our achievements. We don't want to share them. We want to keep it secret because we don't want to seem, like we're being boastful. We don't want to seem stuck up and arrogant and all of these things, all of these negative attributes that tend to get attributed to women that own their skills, that own their value. But the only way to change people from seeing you that way is to get them to see your value. So, and to get used to them seeing women as having value. So, and this is important because visibility is a service. People can't hire you if they don't know you, if they don't see you, if they don't know you exist. They can't hire you. And that's important because they can't get your help, right? You're not promoting yourself, you're promoting a solution. I talked about this in a blog post I did about, saving that one. It was about the starfish. And this is an old story, but, this little girl was picking up starfish and tossing them back in the water. And the guy was like, well, that's not going to matter. Look at all these starfish. And she was like, well, it matters to that one. And it did. It mattered to that one. And it mattered to the one next to that one that could see there was hope. That maybe she would get that one and put it in the water too. It mattered to all the ones that could keep moving a little bit, trying to get closer to her so that she could put them in the water. It mattered to all of those. And on the other hand, it also mattered to the ones down the road a bit that couldn't see her, that didn't know that if they could just hold on a little bit longer, there was a little girl that could get to them at some point and toss them in the water. And so they gave up. And maybe they stopped trying. And they just let go. Because they didn't have the hope that there was a solution. Because they couldn't see her. They couldn't see the potential or the possibility of a solution. This is why your visibility matters. This is why people need to see you and know what you're offering, right? Not to see you, not visibility for visibility's sake, but visibility as a service to let people know what your offer is and how you can help them. Because quiet visibility is still visibility, right? You can be true to yourself. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be flashy. You don't have to be crazy. You just have to let people see who you are so that they can get what they need, right? And if you have the solution, they need to know that you're there so they can get it. So, what else do I want to say to you? I make a special offer. I have a visibility breakthrough session that I offer. It's a 90-minute call, and we get on Zoom together, and we work through this process for you so you can get clear, crystal clear on your steps, on your message, on where you want to go. And you'll get a personalized action plan and renewed confidence and motivation. Because I'm all about helping you get seen. And that offer, that 90-minute visibility call is $197, but it will help you uncover what's blocking you and get you moving again. I'm going to put the booking link in the chat, and I really invite you to take advantage of it because it's powerful. Okay? So, the people that have taken it have gotten so much from it. And if you are on my website, you can see some of the testimonials. I'm at buildingvisibility.com. As you can see from my thing here. And I just want to say, as a recap, you're not too late. You're right where you're supposed to be. You don't have to be polished. You just got to show up. And you don't ever have to worry about self-promoting. You just need to promote your service. You have to let people know what you're doing, and you can do that and still be yourself. You can get seen, you can get clear, you can get paid without changing who you are. And I can help you do that. You're not stuck because you're not capable. You're stuck because no one taught you how to move through the inner blocks. And that can change today. Okay? Just use the link in the chat to book a session. And I can't wait to speak with you. Talk soon. Bye-bye.